I grew up in Springfield, Virginia, and I just sort of assumed or imagined that I'd just stay there. I dropped out of high school. I have kind of an 11th grade education, not much farther than that. Sort of like the beginning of 11th grade. And so I consider that an 11th grade education. I was there for the first 2 weeks. But no, I worked in a furniture warehouse, and I did masonry, and I just sort of figured that I'd live there and get by. You know, I couldn't imagine going to college because I couldn't afford it, but I also thought I'd just figure it out. I just sort of imagined I'd figure something out and I could survive by doing whatever I had to do, you know. A lot of it had to do with discovering punk rock and hardcore in the early 80s in the American hardcore scene, because everything was it was totally independent. And so if you wanted to do something, you had to do it yourself. So like the first band that I was in, we made a fucking record. I was 16 years old. And, you know, we sent the tapes to the plant, and we got our test pressing, and we Xeroxed all the covers, and we stuffed all the sleeves, and it was cool that way, you know, and people would come to see us play. It was really cool. So I think that was a foundation of feeling like, well, you know, as long as you're good at what you do and you really believe in it, you'll probably be able to get by. As long as you don't need much, you'll survive doing what you love to do. But I never learned to read music either, so I don't know how to read music at all. So I do everything by ear. And I remember thinking at one point, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to learn how to read music so that I can become a studio drummer, so that I can go into a studio and someone will just put a chart in front of me and I could do that. So then at least I'll be playing music and paying the rent. But I'm too fucking stupid to learn how to read music, so I just held out. My first band was Mission Impossible. We released a 7-inch single in 1985. My second band was called Dane Bramage. We released a 12-inch LP in 1986. My next band was called Scream. We released an album and toured the world from 1987 to 1990 or something like that. And then I joined Nirvana in 1990. Then, while I was playing with Nirvana, I recorded with some other friends. I don't know, God, it's insane. I've done soundtracks for movies. I've played with everyone from like Killing Joke to Cat Power to Nine Inch Nails to Garbage to fucking Michael Jackson to, you know, I'm a total slut when it comes to music. I'll fuck anybody. That's how I roll. Y'all.